mathematically favored. You know, you are benefiting. The more trolls and AFK people there are, the better it is for you. Just flat out mathematically, it's just better for you. Assuming you are actually better than those people you call trolls. So either you're getting really tilted or your sample size is too small. Otherwise, you know, it's mathematically impossible for that to happen.
Select a talent and prepare to attack.
Are you ready to face our enemies?
Do not underestimate me.
30? Well, 30 is not that big of a game. 30 is not that big either. But like here's the thing, Sani. If you played about 30 games and you're telling me 4 out of 5 games you get a troll or a AFK,
Battle commences in
what is that?
10
80% of
seconds.
30? What was that? 8, 16,
5,
24.
4,
So you're telling me
2,
24 out of your
1.
last 30 games you had a troll or an
Commence
AFK? Like that's
operations.
I'm telling you right now, that's almost impossible. Okay. If I hate to break this to you, but if there's a troll in 4 out of 5 games for you, more than likely
I'm here.
you have something to do with it. Like almost impossible, almost impossible for you to have a troll in 24 out of 30 games. That is very unlikely. If that's the case, you very likely have something to do with that. Yeah, it's kind of the saying. If there's a troll in every one of your games, chances are you are the troll. That saying does have merit to it, honestly. Real talk. Oh my god, goodbye. And it's easy to think that people playing bad are trolls, right? Like, this is human nature as well. Like, that Artanis, a lot of people are just like, dude, died twice already. Troll, that guy's freaking trolling, right? Like, and like, no, he's not trolling, he's just bad. Like, there's a lot of bad people in bronze. You're in bronze after all, but that's not the same as trolling. He's not trolling, he's just bad. That's different. There's bad people on the other team too, but you know, this one might be a little bit worse. But it doesn't mean he's trolling.
I am on my way to you.
ARAM, you have 56% win rate. You got into silver after placement. Your account is 6 years old. You tried rank, did horrible, didn't play again until this year, so your elo's already shot. You're not hard stuck. Wait, what is your point real to?
Select a
Let me see.
talent.
The swing is real from bronze 1, then get a bunch of crap teams down to 5, so
Payload
not really stuck,
deployment.
just saying it's hard to get out. It is hard to get out, yeah. It's not easy to get out, that's for sure. It requires many games of you playing consistently better than the other bronze players. So that's not easy. Definitely not easy.
Select a talent.
Your ARAM win rate being 56% win rate should not have that much to do with your Storm League ranking though.
Escort
ARAM
the
and Storm
payload.
League are literally two different games. You're randoming heroes. There's only one lane, there's no objectives, there's no macro, there's no soak. Like comparing ARAM to Storm League already kind of is like a kind of a sus comparison. Kinda getting rolled by the way. These silver guys are gods, what the heck? The second I'm in silver, dude. There's a crazy Medivh. I bet that guy's not even a smurf. I bet that's a legit silver Medivh. I can believe it these days. There's a Medivh Garrosh in my silver game just rolling people over. Holy shit. Mega manga. You're saying your ARM's better as an example? Oh, I know, I know. I get that you were using it as an example. I'm just telling you that's kind of like you. I'm saying you probably shouldn't use that as an example because the game modes are so different. That's like saying I'm good at, you know, I don't know.
Of course.
Hold on. It's just so different. You know, it's like saying you're good at like water volleyball. What is that thing called? Water polo? It's like saying you're good at water polo, so you must be really good at like, you know, competitive swimming as well. It's like, I mean, they're both in the water, but it's very different. I don't know if that's the case. I wouldn't make that claim. Oh God.
Give the order.
There are some similarities. I mean, ARAM is HOTS. Like, you're probably good at like team fighting. And maybe you're good at like using multiple heroes if you're good at ARAM, but there's still a lot of stuff that's missing. So it's still very different overall. I am getting so many stacks, but my team is getting so farmed. Holy farmers, dude. Bro, these guys are all just running away from one Sylvanas. No! I got too greedy, dude. I saw like a 5-man stack opportunity. I still have a shitload of stacks though. We're scaling. Thanks to you, fan, I understand a minimum of game knowledge. But my brain says go chain feats 3v5 sometimes. Understandable. My brain says that too sometimes. I'm sure everyone's brain says it.
6.
Occasionally. By troll, I mean a ranged assassin with 5k damage, 10 death at 10 minutes that just blames someone else or says it doesn't matter, report me. Okay, that's fine. So in the case that you're talking about a legitimate troll, that's what I'm saying, Saini. Right? That's fine. If that guy is an automatic loss to whatever team he's on, there's 4 chances for him to be on your team. There's 5 chances for him to be on the other team. Right? So that's what I'm saying. Like mathematically, it's not possible for that guy to always be on your team. It's fine that that guy's a troll, but like just because you think he's always on your team doesn't. It's almost impossible for him to always be on your team. Right? Especially when you've played 30 plus games. It's nearly impossible. So most likely, if it's always on your team, there's a reason for that. Maybe your team isn't setting this guy up. Maybe when this guy is on the other team, he doesn't go 0 and 10, right? If he goes 0-10 every game, he loses every single game he plays. That's good for you. He's gonna be on the other team. Not possible for him to always be on your team. You guys think of this Medivh as a smurf? I still think it's a legit. I still think this Medivh is legit silver. But he'd be pretty good if he was legit silver. I'll check after. Okay, I'm down. my god, he missed his grenade. Oh my god, that's a turret. Not even close. All good, totally calculated. Very nice. Oh my god! What?
Have been slain.
What? No! What is there?
Payload
We lost.
failed.
Not all good. I cursed it, dude. Oh, I shouldn't have said all good, dude. The power of my voice strikes again. The second I said all good, random second turret out of nowhere. What the fudge? Power of my voice is too strong. Yet again.
Joy is there in this curse.
That was actually kind of insane. I was like 7-way flank, dude. What the? Insane 5-head turrets.
Let none survive.
Enemy fort destroyed.
I'm listening.
Starting to feel like this game might be unlosable. And I don't like that feeling. Hopefully my team got me. Oh, thank you for the clip, Skugan. Let me save that for later.
My will is my own.
Yeah, that's true. That assumes no team queuing. So the one thing that can mess it up is team queuing, but you can check for team queuing. And as far as my solo queue experience has gone, there has not been much team queuing in bronze. I have not seen many 4 or 5 stacks at all. It is exceptionally rare down here, from my games at least. Maybe like 2 stacks or something, but
Payload redeployment in progress.
Moment is upon us.
you've experienced. If there's no stacks, you're more likely to get the troll. Yeah, that's true. If you personally experience this and after getting your diamond troll versus 5 stacks, just call it a night. Yeah, yeah. It's that's more likely at higher ranks. I think the higher rank the stack is, the more likely what you're saying is. Also in lower rank stacks are more likely to be bad. Higher rank stacks are much more likely to just be like a real stack.
Escort the payload.
And he's talking about low ranks. Bronze, rather.
Of course.
Well deserved, my friend.
Oh my god, that was a massive arrow.
Triple kill.
Oh boy, I have too many stacks, guys. This game is starting to feel really unlosable. Not like this.
Select
Yu-Gi-Oh! Ins on Netflix? Wait, Yu-Gi Ins? What is Ins, Savage Beard?
Push the attack.
Ins? What's that? Some new Yu-Gi-Oh! Show? I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is on Netflix. Wait, what Yu-Gi-Oh? Like the original? Like the Pegasus Kaiba one? Ooh, shit. That was fire. That's kind of cool. Blue Eyes, White Dragon,
fort.
Dark Magician. Those are good times. Okay.
Do not test my patience.
You're in a 3 stack and there was only one toxic guy for a few games. Yeah, I mean, stacking does help for sure because most likely the people you party with are not trolls, so every person you party with is one less slot for the troll to appear in, so partying definitely does help. with trolls, of course. That's for sure. Playing solo is the most difficult. Usually, yes. That's why I do it. Oh, is it on Crunchyroll too? Oh, really? I might have to. Oh, I might have to go watch some Yu-Gi-Oh later.
Take this hero out of the fight.
Double kill.
Stand with me.
Enemy
You have my
destroyed.
thanks. For now.
Yeah. So like stacks are just a huge advantage for sure. Like that's always true. That should be like, you know, a given. I don't think anyone I don't think anyone like you know, disagrees with that.
Your keep has
What
been
I'm really saying is the only thing I take issue with was your first statement, and because this is a very common statement, that's in my opinion is just not true at all. A lot of people say it doesn't matter if you play well by yourself. Like that's what a lot of people say. That's what you said at first, right? It doesn't matter if you play well. It's all just RNG of your teammates or RNG of the draft or whatever. That is like not true. It absolutely matters if you play well. Most people that think that
the
it doesn't
payload
matter if you play
will
well, if
deploy
you're solo queen,
shortly.
they just don't play well. Like that's the thing. They think they're playing well, but they just don't play well. That's why they think it doesn't matter. And that's what I take issue with. Like I've literally bronzed to GM by myself like 1,000 times, right? Like it's a little extreme because obviously I'm gonna be playing a lot more
Assault
well than like some bronze player, but the point still stands, right? If you're playing really well, you definitely can consistently climb by yourself.
Enlist the aid of these mercenaries.
Like this game, for example, by the way, this game, we were like, my, hold on. This game, we're like 0 kills to like 15 kills, I feel like we're like 2 levels down. My Artanis was running it down. We're like 2 levels behind. Maybe 3 levels behind at some point. They had complete map control. And I probably could have ended this game 5 minutes ago. Like, I could have won this game 5 minutes ago if I really wanted to. I'm pretty sure I could have won 5 minutes ago. Starting 0-15, down 3 levels. So, like, if you play well, it does matter. And you can easily think a lot of these guys are trolls, right? Like, this Artanis was like 0-5 just running it. I'm not gonna call him a troll, but, you know, he was clearly worse than the other team by a lot. I'm pretty sure you could have killed the core there. There's 2 katas. That's okay.
fought loss. Select
You were gold 1 until you partied up with your wife and her friends. Now you're gold 5 with 34% win rate. Hey, look on the bright side, man. Look on the bright side. At least you have wife. That is better than 99% of chat. People giggles. Well, this is a terrible fight. Artana's gonna run in though, so I'm down, I guess.
I am well again.
Enough of you.
Pull back.
The only variable you can control is yourself. If you play well after every game, you climb over time. Since you have 4 players that don't int, Since you have to have 4 players that don't have to, and another other team has 5. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, now allow me to say something that triggers all of chat really hard here. Uh, See, this really ticks me off too. This is why I get pissed off sometimes when we're discussing like the what's it called? Like a income inequality issue, right? This ticks me off sometimes too when we're discussing. To me, it's very similar. Okay. Just like how you can't control someone being born in like a wealthy ass family, you can't control like matchmaking in HOTS. Yeah, some people just have a big ass advantage, right? Maybe they're born wealthy, maybe they're just a 35 stacker. Yes, they have a gigantic advantage on you. But that doesn't mean you can't succeed yourself. It just reminds me so much of that discussion. If you work hard, even if you're not in a good place, even if you're just a pathetic solo queuer, okay? If you consistently work hard, you can find success. Alright, consider yourselves triggered, chat. I could never agree with you more. Oh, that's not being triggered. Well, I appreciate it, Nitro.
Operation successful.
Triggered. Work hard out of systemic racism? Well, that's my point, right? Systemic racism, does that exist? Yes. 5 stacks, does that exist? Yes. But then I find that the other people, the people that really oppose this concept of working hard, it just really reminds me of that argument in Storm League where it's like, nothing matters, system is rigged, I can never get out of bronze, it doesn't matter how hard I work. Like, that's just not true, right? I think that's why I get triggered. Yes, you are disadvantaged, but no, that doesn't mean you can never get anywhere even if you work hard. I really believe most people that say that are not working as hard as they think they are. That's my thoughts. See, we won this game. I could have won this game like 10 minutes ago, like I said. Like, bro, this guy was like 0-7 running it, dude. This guy was like 1-7 running it. We were like 0-15, dude. There's a 3 stack on the other team. We're all pathetic solo queuers. Right? Like, here you go. Here's life, chat. Yeah. Yeah, you're disadvantaged. Yeah, I wasn't born in a wonderful 3 stack. That's true. I wasn't born in a 3 stack. I was born in shitty solo queue. But if you're actually really good and you actually work hard, you can overcome disadvantage.